So Harriet is also doing beekeeping. This is very interesting. I mean, I've not seen anybody else do this in the urban. Yes, and she has about 5 beehives, and she'll be telling us how. I mean, what made you think about keeping bees?
We love honey, as I said. Yeah, we love honey, and eventually I hope I'll also be able to make other things from the byproducts of from the bees, you know, like wax. I hear you can make candles, you can make soap, etc. But so we have 5 hives here. They're all fully occupied at the moment. You can see the bees are quite active, so they tend to like the morning sun. So the soldier bees go out and look for the honey, for the nectar. They bring it back. You can see we also have a lot of forest here. We also have flowers in the garden, so they're able to go out and get nectar. We also have a good supply of water for them. So basically there they are. They are very happy, as you can see, working very hard. When they say as busy as a bee, these guys are up by 5 a.m. in the morning, already foraging for nectar. And as I had mentioned, and that's where you get the distinct taste of the honey. Yeah, depends on the nectar. So if they pick the honey from forest, you get more of the dark honey with very strong taste, and sometimes it might taste a little bit like mint or like acacia, you know. If they get them from flowers, they tend to be a bit lighter in color, because flower nectar is also a bit lighter in color. But basically, they get their nectar from trees and from flowers. Yeah.
In terms of cost, is it cost intensive when you're starting?
No, actually, it's one of the sort of urban farming projects that doesn't cost very much. What we did is we bought the hives, and where you buy the hives, they do the training for you. So they have a package. You buy the hives, they do the training, they give you the suit, they teach you how to harvest the honey for itself. And as I said, it's a very low maintenance project, because all you have to do is just come maybe once a month, just clear the area, look at the hives, see if the bees are okay, make sure there are no other insects trying to eat the honey, but they're very low maintenance.
In terms of longevity, do you call longevity or durability? How long do you expect to have those beehives in the same condition they are?
In the same condition, they should last for quite a while. These ones we have had maybe for about 5 years now. Yeah, we've had for about 5 years. So I guess as they grow older, because they're made out of wood, so I guess as the wood becomes older, then you think of replacing. But it's not something you replace every year or every 3 months. Yeah.
Is beekeeping regulated in any way?
I know there are talks about regulating beekeeping, and I'm sure there'll be very interesting discussions around that. Because bees don't belong to anyone, you know. They belong to the nature. Like if I don't treat them well now, they will move, and there's nothing I can do. You know, I can't go to the police and report my bees have been stolen. You know, yeah. So I think maybe the regulation will come in with the production of honey.
Yes.
Yeah, making sure the honey is good quality. Yeah. It's not it's adulterated. You know, it doesn't have impurities in it. But as for the bees, they belong to everyone. Sure. Yeah.
Okay. So we are done with the bees. You've had it's low maintenance, and you get to get your own honey. So, and you said that how much production does it give you?
One hive can give us maybe 4 to 5 kilos. Yeah, every 2 months. Yeah, every 2 months.
So Harriet is a very interesting urban farmer. She not only have bees, but we also have dogs here. The German shepherds, and she will be telling us why she thought of going that direction. Was it for security? Was it for commercial purposes? Harriet, tell us the breed.
Okay. So here we have 6 German shepherds, and one of the things we also do is we breed them. We breed dogs, yeah. So it started off as security, yeah. So you know, when you have a bit of space and you need an animal that can walk around in the night to make you feel a bit safer. But these are the first 2 we got, Amber and Max. As we started also interacting with dogs, we realized there's a whole opportunity there also, yeah, because I think now so people like dogs, people are living on farms, you know, everybody's buying a small piece of land somewhere, and dogs security provide the kind of security you want. So we breed them. These are our youngest ones, Zeus and Hera. Those are our oldest ones. Then Ellie is there. She's a black German Shepherd. And then we have Alpha. Yeah, so many times, at least once a year, one of the female dogs will give a litter of puppies. And then from there, we are able to sell them as well.
So how was it at the initial stage?
The big outlay with dogs really is their food. And then also you need a very good vet, you know, someone who will keep up with their vaccines. Their diet right now consists mainly of, we give them a lot of pig feet, broken rice. Yeah, we feed them normally once a day. Then they also come out, they're left out to do their exercises. Dogs also need a lot of physical movement. Otherwise not, they can also get obese. Yeah, so you have to feed them, not too much. So once a day, and then give them that exercise they need. Yeah.
For people who are looking at doing it for commercial purposes,
yes,
it's a good business.
Yes, the people who do it in a very big scale, they even they breed the dogs and they lease them to security companies. So like, you know, when you go to places and you actually see dogs, you know, checking bags or whatever, they're actually leased.
Usually leased.
They're leased from people who breed or have kennels. So, you know, it becomes like a resource now. You can lease out for the day as extra security.
Okay,
yes.
I can see a beautiful multi-story garden here.
Yeah, it looks like a cake, doesn't it?
It's beautiful. It's really, really beautiful. And I'm just imagining the number of plants you've planted on this particular multi-story garden. If you were to plant it on a flat area,
you definitely use more space.
A lot of space.
So you can see, as we were also just sort of designing the garden, we were very conscious then that there must be some spaces where we will be able to grow vegetables. So you can see in between the flowers we have the vegetables. So before we used to plant them on the ground, and you're very right, you wouldn't get as many.
Yeah.
But now when we do this multi-layered, multi-storied design, in fact, we are already eating these vegetables. We planted them like about a month and a half ago. Yeah. Yeah.
So what are some of the advantages? Well, beside, of course, it is holding more plants. What are the other advantages you say you've enjoyed from having?
It looks beautiful, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
As a woman, I'm very particular also how my garden looks. Then, of course, getting fresh vegetables every day, you know?
Yeah.
The fact that you're not buying and storing again, you know? Or you have to buy and, you know, boil and put in the fridge because you lose all the nutrients. So right now, exactly. So right now, even if you're going to eat it for dinner, we'll come at 2, we'll pluck, we cut, and we cook.
And the beauty is you pluck just enough.
Yes, just enough,
just
precisely.
Enough. So you don't have to store it even
exactly
in the fridge for later.
Yeah.
How long do you hope to have it? I mean, how durable is it?
About 5 months. As in before we plant another.
Not before you plant another one. Like
well,
the
I'm
entire
hoping
garden.
It's made out of rubber, so it won't disintegrate. So I would imagine maybe all you have to do once in a while is to refresh the soil, and then maybe if now we want to plant a different kind of vegetable, then we can change it. Yeah. So it's really up to I guess what you want as the person. Yeah.
Did you have to import the soil from any other place, or you used the soil from your own garden here?
We had some soil. You can see when there we've even planted grass again. So many times, just because of the sheer quantity required, you might buy soil from somewhere with a little bit of manure. So you mix it and then you put it in. Yeah. The big pests are mainly slugs, because they also like fresh vegetable. So in fact, we've just been doing some research on how we can manage them. And of course, for us, we want to manage it organically. So we are going to try a new solution, we were told, where we can use wine, cheap wine. So you just put cheap wine in a container in different places, and it attracts the slugs. Yeah, the smell and the sweetness attracts the slugs, and then they fall in the container.
They're also drunkards.
They're also drunkards, exactly. So basically, we are looking for cheap solutions all the time. Also doing a bit of research, you're saying even if you crush garlic and make like a solution, you can actually spray. It keeps away the pests.
Weed management?
Weed management, we just have to come once in a while and pull. But as you can see, they're not very many. So it's just a matter of coming once in a while, pulling them out. Of course, you have to make sure the soil is very moist, eh? Yeah. So they pull out very easily. Like now, especially if the rains have started again, we'll have to do it more often. Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't take long. Just come in. It's a job of patience, you know, just pull out the weeds and that's it, yeah.
Nice you mentioned about the moisture content. When in dry seasons, how good is it at retaining water?
Very,
do you water it?
Yes. So what we try to do, remember we have the river down there? Yes. So we just connect this pump with the hose and at least once a day. Just make sure the soil is well soaked, yeah, it's dry, then maybe upturn the top so it doesn't harden at the surface, so you get good. But once a day is fine.
I can see cuckoos on this side.
Yeah,
I love
this is also
chicken.
another project we started. These are our new group.
Yes.
These are croilers. These are improved kienyeji. So the jogos, normally when they grow, we eat. So this is what we eat normally. Very nice. You know how kienyeji chicken tastes better. Yeah. And then the female ones, we lay eggs. They lay eggs for us. So we eat our eggs from here.
So this is basically just for your home consumption?
Yes, just for our home consumption. Of course, the challenge always with farming, if the season is too much, now there's a time we had 4 trays of eggs, we were not eating them fast enough. So of course, then you look for people who are interested. Okay, would you like a tray of eggs? Ya kienyeji, I can guarantee I've not fed them on, you know. Yeah, precisely.
Have you had any challenges in terms of diseases?
No, actually we haven't. We haven't had any challenges of diseases because I know they can get a bit sensitive. Yeah, but we haven't had. But again, it's all about how you maintain the place, the cleanliness. Are you feeding them well? Are you replacing the water well? Chickens, I also realize, like a lot of sunshine. Yeah, so do they have enough sunshine? Because, you know, sunshine also has disinfectant properties, eh? It kills bacteria and things like that. Yeah, so far we've not had any, you know, like disease coming out and wiping all of them.